tua ma le au nanga le mo tau sa mo service station nei tona I matu. Ma tau te utuina lo ta vale ma le tele o nisi o matu au nanga ese ese. Ai le ngata foi le ma tau te sia ke ina fo ilo ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow, mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang baik Pak Olosa? Awalnya telepon, matu siapa lah yang voice mau lah ucapan. Mulu no posilah dia, mua tapi lah ucapan lebih out. Mua tapi lah telepon ni time out tu inai lah ucapan. Malah bayang mulu. Mana tua fu? Matua I fasa ina lo tau maktapa ai no fuanga papeni. Mata Samoa. Ole mata mo Samoa. Mata te fia au na pe mo o Samoa. Aftaila fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.
Le whaamama awenga le nei ma le Pacific Isi, mo au tupe whaamomoli Samoa, au tapuni ai ofisa mo le whaawa yaso. Whaonga nei lola na wa unanga forward ta ua, o le direct transfer. A whai wa yesa membership card ma e whaonga ina le internet banking, o le matua I whaingo fia lava. Na le tipose mai lava lau se leni mato account, o le whaatino leo la foina o lau se leni mo a inga I Samoa. E ia inga I tahu na whaamalia mo nisi whaamatalanga I le nei au unanga fo. Bala au le telefoni o valu se lau o tasi o nono po le lua fitu ono fitu iwa fitu wha. Pe text mai fo ilo suafa I le valu tolu o.
Telephone voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tulanga pitusili ole tau. Ole lafo me ole pepa tala oloa. Ona whaanga le whaatau I oloa e au ngā mole ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai la sa so fua tau e lisia sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo ala mai le talo for voucher. Ila wana whaatau ma me te mga oi. Ile voucher.
Sai mo le talo pa voucher ua mau le apususi o se wa fine. So se paro loa fai ngo fie. A me se le tferwa I malo telefoni. Tai mi uma. Ai lo la fo merkes ona ino do tamao le ainga.
Pa te tu la vale tal pa voucher mo le foi au nang fo pa tai. Ma lu la le tam pai.
Pa tai talo pa voucher. Teki talo pa voucher.
How are you today? It's a beautiful day here in Aokilani, day 2 of our lockdown, and that's right, finally Pea and Claudia, BluTable Talanoa are live today. What a beautiful day. How are you? Beautiful, stunning.
Do you know what? I'm feeling great, but I'm missing everyone at Blue Wave. I'm missing you. And, I'm just going to go straight into it, guys. This morning, I thought I was doing something really cool, and I made a really nice breakfast, and I was really proud of it. And I posted it in the group chat, and my girl Pea had to step me up. She set me up quite good because her breakfast was a lot better than mine. So I'm just going to quickly show you what my breakfast looked like. It seemed a little bit more complicated than me. It was like toast, cut out the middle, put an egg in the middle. Yeah. The yolk was nice and runny. And then this girl brings out her like 360 view degrees fortune restaurant breakfast. It was so fun.
Look, it is definitely been a struggle for a lot of our small businesses here in Aokilani, around New Zealand, and also around the world. So, first of all, Claudia, thank you so much for sharing your breakfast with me this morning. I do want to say a massive whakatau lava to my sister, who actually brought in from their small business the food that is now going to waste. So the restaurant in the city have kindly donated and shared their food, which they can't do anything about now. So that is why we get to enjoy a delicious breakfast daily. So
you didn't actually make it.
No, I didn't.
Let's watch the video.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So this was one of the dishes that I learnt in food tech when I was at intermediate school, and I still do it to this day, and I'm hoping it's turned out well. So it's just a piece of toast with egg in the middle. So let's see. Ooh. Oh, yum. Co-host and chef on the side.
So that was my breakfast that I made by myself with these two hands. Now we're going to put it to a vote. So just remember that was my breakfast and this is Bear's breakfast. We'll show you a photo of hers and you can let us know which one looks better.
Look at that. Oh.
So that was Bear's breakfast.
Oh, there we go. Already have a vote there. Bear wins. Thank you so much for that.
Well, let me just say to the person that has voted that Bear's breakfast wins, she didn't actually make it, okay? It was bought in from a restaurant. I made my breakfast. So if you want to change your vote to whose breakfast looks better, you can change your vote now. And
yeah, look, talking about the food that has been donated to various families from these small businesses who have had to shut down suddenly. Look, there are some online options on there, so let's quickly run through that. A massive whakatau lava to our sponsors who continue to show their love and support. So Pacific Easy, if you don't know and you've just tuned in and you need to send some love overseas to your ainga, you already know that you can do so with Pacific Easy. With a direct transfer. We've got all the details on our website as well. So please head over and use the direct transfer to send over to Samoa. Not forgetting Pacific 40, our number one, the love of our life, Miss Samoa, the beautiful Falute, who also have an online service to assist our families overseas as well. Not forgetting that our beautiful Se Oriana, that's why I wore this dress today to promote. Se Oriana is also available online. So, just because we're in lockdown for 7 days and potentially for more, it doesn't mean that you stop dressing up. Man, look good. Dress up, because I think it really does make a difference when you're strutting your stuff at home and looking like a snack for your family. But yeah, I just thought I'll put it out there because it's been a difficult time for our.
It has, and you're absolutely right, Bear. We still have to dress up and look good. That's why I'm wearing my earrings. But also bringing it back to the lovely and beautiful and intelligent Miss Samoa. She actually commented, so thank you so much for tuning in, Falute. She said Claudia wins because Bear cheated. So I'm just saying. And we also have yes, we also have Georgie who says that his breakfast wins. And he's also asking you, Bear, if you're going to do a Samoan dance for us and that we both look lovely in lockdown. So thank you so much. And yes, this is how we both wake up, right, Bear?
Yeah, honestly. Look, it's been an amazing morning. Day 2, I'm still struggling, but you know, because I put on my beautiful outfit from Say Oriana, I feel amazing. Talking a little bit about online services and what's available out there, we wanted to make a massive shout out to Katara and her grandfather. Katara has sent through a video that of herself reading with her grandfather, and you know, it makes me really appreciate the BluTV platform. And I just want to make a small plug-in for BluTV. It is a platform where we just recently you know, got it up and running, and with the support from our sponsors, you know, it's stories like Katara and her grandfather that really makes this all worth it. They sent a video of them reading a book together, something that we promoted online, and also we had the guest speaker on our show as well. So we've got the video here that producer Lemo, who is from the studio, going to put up. So it's a digital discipline. And this is what BluTV is all about. It's about sharing stories, and such a highlight. This is a video here of the beautiful Katara and her grandfather, Lupe Matasila Tinei. Thank you so much for sharing your lockdown story with the girls here at BluTable Talanoa Podcast.
Olu toto e tupuna mai ai ele whanua le nei. Olu tama wau ma au ngātu pulanga o mawai e tamau a inga ma losi le toto Samoa. O oe o le Samoa tai le vai. Po fia lava o le laulangi e te alu iai. O e lava o le Samoa e iai se taimi i le lumanai e bala awina ai o e Samoa. Awa lava ne i whai atu se tasi ato e leo oe o se Samoa. Wa e iloa.
Read the translation, Papa.
Okay. Your blood is from the soul of... Your blood is from the soul of this land. Your father, myself, and many generations before us have the rich, strong blood of someone. You are someone Tai Levi. No matter where you go in this world, you will always be someone who will need you one day in the future. Don't let anyone tell you you are not someone, okay?
Good kill.
You know, that's it. You know, this is what our podcast is all about. This is everything. It really, really makes my heart full. To our sponsors, this is what it's about. It's about our children. That we've shared a story here on our platform. The beautiful mum has purchased the books and heard the stories that we shared on our platform. The grandfather and the granddaughter sharing those moments. So thank you so much for sharing these special moments with us here. It really, really does make my job worth every single minute. It's worth it. It's worth having this platform. So thank you to our sponsors who make it possible for us. But yeah, how amazing was that, Claudia? Lockdown stories, right?
Was beautiful. And you know, for everyone that's watching right now, thank you so much. Send us through your photos. Send us through photos of how you're spending your time with your family and how you're spending time within your bubbles. You know, fortunately, it's been pretty sunny these last 2 days, so it is amazing. But we also wanted to give a little update, Bear, I think it was, on the food banks for people that need help there. So take it away, my girl.
Yes, if you do need any assistance, we do understand it is a very, very tough time there. Please rest assured, don't worry, it's just certain people that are reaching out for help. Like I mentioned earlier on in the show, the restaurant that my sister is working for, they donated food to us that we were able to prepare food for ourselves. There are food banks available, so we need help. It's just that time. So we've got the details up here, and it's also available on Lorenzo's page, which is Pacific Health Talanoa with Lorenzo. It has daily updates with regards to COVID, especially with food banks that are available here in Auckland and also in Coromandel. So we've got some details here. Please, producer Lemo, if you could just have those details up there for our families and our friends that have tuned in. Please, if you know anyone that need any kind of assistance or help, please, the information is right there. Yeah. So, yeah.
Amazing work there, and guys, we are all in this together. So don't think that you're the only one struggling. So we are going to be doing our part from Blue TV to keep you updated with any information that we can. Now we are going to go into a short break, and we'll be right back with an update on COVID, which is on everyone's lips at the moment. But yes, we'll be right back very soon.
Stay tuned, guys.
Tau tua ma le au nanga mo tau sa mo service station nei tona i mata. Ma tau teu tuina lo ta vale, ma le tele o nisi o mata au nanga i se. Ai le ngata foile, ma tau te sia ke ina fo ila ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow, mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang baik pak ulusa? Awalnya telepon, matu tu siapa lah yang voice mau lah ucapan. Mulu no posibilidad, mua, tapi lah ucapan le peaut. Mua, tapi lah telefon ni kita meutu inai lah ucapan. Mana baik mulu. Mana tua fo e matua I fasaina lo tau maftapa ai no fuanga papeni Ota Samoa ore mota mo Samoa ma do te fia e au na pe mo o Samoa maftaila fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.
Mama avenga le nei ma le Pacific Isi mo au tupe whaamumoli Samoa au tapu ni ai ofisa mo le whaava yaso. Whaonga nei lolna wa unanga forward ta ua o le direct transfer. A whai wa yesa membership card mai e whaongaina le internet banking o le matua i whaingo fia lava. Na o le tipose mai lava lau se leni ni matua account o na whaatino leo la foina o lau se leni mo a inga i Samoa. E ia inga i tahu na whaamaleina. Mo nisi whaamatalanga i le nei au nanga fo. Wala au le telefoni o valu se lau o tasi o nono. Po le lua fitu ono fitu iwa fitu wha. Pe text mai fo ilo suafa i le valu tolu o.
Telephone voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
O le si tūranga pitusili o le tāua. O le lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. O na whaangā le e whaatau i o loa e au ngā mo le ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai le sa suma fua tau e le sia sa.
Le fia po i sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo e ala mai le talo for voucher. Le wana whaatau ma me te mga oi ile voucher.
Tai mo le talo for voucher ua maua le apasusi o sewa fine. So se paro loa whaingo fie a me se le te wherua i malo telefoni tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo merkes o na inu e lor tamao re ainga.
Whaatea tu lava le talo for voucher mo le foi au nang fo whaatai. Ma lua lava le tampai.
Whaatai talo for voucher. Teki talo for voucher.
Talofa lava, everyone, and welcome back. As you can see, we have the beautiful Veronica on the show again from Lavikas Lash House. Yes, she is the founder and owner of Lavikas Lash House. You might remember her from Tuesday when she was on our show. And she was actually with us when the news broke about going into lockdown. So thank you so much for joining us again. And just to everyone that's watching, give us a comment. Let us know where you are watching from, because we're obviously all at home. And do know that we have some overseas viewers as well. So if you can let us know, I want to see how far this video has gone, which will be really cool. But we are going to do a very quick update on COVID. Producer Lemo is working on bringing up some photos. But in the meantime, just to let you know, there are 11 new cases that have been detected in the Auckland community, bringing the total outbreak to 21. Now, 12 of the 21 cases are linked to the existing cluster and 8 are under investigation. However, there are strong leads to suggest that they are also connected, guys. So it is important that we all stay home. If you don't need to leave your house, please don't. Like I said yesterday in my little update, shave your eyebrows, and that way you won't be leaving home, because no one wants to see that, right? We have beautiful eyelashes. No one wants to see you with no eyebrows. Cool. So we do have the photos ready, guys. So they are going to be coming up on your screen right now.
Oh, there we have it.
So yes, so this is a photo over 100 cars lined up at the Devonport testing centre. So it is great to see that everyone is, doing the responsible thing. Those that are or have been within the located areas of interest have done the responsible things to go and get tested. But the golden rules that we have for alert level 4 are to stay at home in your bubble. If you're feeling unwell, give that number a call. It is now compulsory to wear a mask if you're leaving your house and keep a 2-meter distance from each other. And guys, just remember to scan the QR codes wherever you go. Wash and sanitize your hands. Now, this is the row of cars that I said, over 100 cars lined up in that testing center. Now, I have seen videos where people have actually had to drive around many blocks just to get to the end of the line. So that's pretty crazy. But thank you so much for getting tested, guys. We also have some photos coming up of people doing last-minute shopping.
I really strongly suggest that everyone just please relax. It's getting a little bit hectic out there. there's enough for everyone, right, Claudia?
There is, guys, and just to reiterate as well, we actually manufacture our own toilet paper here in New Zealand, so it's not gonna run out anytime soon. So you're all safe. And you know, if worst comes to worst, we are surrounded by a lot of trees and flax, so we're all good, guys.
You know, look, it is a difficult time, and we're actually we're not sure when we will go back into, we will remain in lockdown. So please don't stress, smile, dress up, man. Look good. Right. I think we've got a few more photos, right, Claudia?
Yes, we do.
But before we go in there, a massive shout out to Flora and also to Marianne Miller, who's just tuned in from Fit Family, Shirley as well, Bella, Sarah Lee, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Okay, so we've got the last minute shopping photos there that we're going to throw up now. Claudia, what are your thoughts?
Well, you know what? I'm not even going to comment. Veronica, did you do any last minute shopping that wasn't necessary?
No, I didn't. I went straight home after our interview that night. Yeah, I went straight home, but then I ran out of toilet paper yesterday morning, so I had to go and buy some essentials. But no panic buying at all.
Like you see in this photo here, I think this gentleman has shopped so much he's actually falling asleep at the cart by the looks of it.
Oh, look, guys, you know, we know it's just a stressful time, but please relax. There's heaps of stuff. There's heaps of stock out there. But anyways, I don't have to leave the house, so you know, I can just look good over here at home.
You look like a snack there.
Like a snack. Veronica, it's so good to see you back on the show. You know, we really appreciate, and I think for myself, I'm feeling your pain. I think a lot of small local businesses have really they're just fed up right now, but you guys are smiling. But man, take it away. Tell us how you felt after that interview.
So after the interview, I actually had to stop by at my salon on my way home to pick up a few things because I knew we were going into lockdown. I had to take a few valuables home. I didn't want it to leave it at the salon. I didn't know how long we're going to be locked down for. And I actually walked in and a few of my girls were lashing. We're still doing their last minute clients. And just the look on their faces, they're just so downcast. And I just walked in and I just tried to be positive, and it didn't really sink in yet that we were now in another lockdown. We had a group call yesterday, and it's all just about keeping each other's spirits up and making sure everybody's taken care of and everyone's mental health is all good. So I mean, what can I say? It is what it is. I mean,
No, I do relate a lot to you saying that everyone's faces just look so down, because I remember the first time we went into a lockdown, I was actually the marketing manager for a local shopping mall. And the minute that we got notified that we're going to lockdown, it was just like these plans going into action. We had to evacuate 73 businesses. We had to put up signs and barriers and everything. And so it pretty much felt like you were the captain of the ship, being one of the managers, because everyone was gone. And then you were just left there in a shopping mall, and there's just like no one around. And like some of us actually started crying because it just felt like, damn, the ship is going down, and like we're just standing here being the captain. Now, I know that we like really worked hard on that lockdown procedure. You didn't really have much time to kind of plan because you came straight to the interview, and you know that's just a testimony that life doesn't stop regardless of where you are. So like, what did you do what did your team do to kind of to, implement a lockdown procedure?
What did our team do? Yeah, we always have lockdown on the back of our heads. It's just a reality of the world that we live in now. And we always knew that, looking over, because it's so close over in Australia, that New Zealand will probably eventually get put down into a lockdown again. And it's just there's nothing really we can do in the service industry. We can only operate on level 2, so
yeah,
it's just a matter of pivoting and trying to be creative and find ways to still earn an income, because while we physically cannot work, and just it's just taking a break and taking a step back and just analyze the business and see how we can manage that and see how we can pivot as a business.
Yeah, and it's very key what you said, being in the service industry, you are not going to be making any sort of income for however long this lockdown is going to occur. Now, that is a pretty heavy pill to swallow, because your expenses, just like every other service industry based business, your expenses don't stop, but your income is non-existent. How are you kind of preparing yourself when we do go into level 2 or level 1?
How do we prepare ourselves? So at the moment, we do, because we had like almost 2 weeks worth of booked out clients that we've now had to put on hold. So it's a whole bunch of, whole bunch of sorry, that's
the story of lockdown, guys.
If you're a business owner and a mother, Anyway, sorry about that. Like I said, it's just a matter of just being able to organize that and making sure that things are sorted once lockdown's lifted. Because we also even had like a course booked for next week as well, so we've had to push everything back and just try and keep our audience engaged and still trust in us, and let them know that we're still here, and remind them of our vision. And it's actually calling what we preach about into practice right now. So we do preach women empowerment and all that. So I mean, I was just having a conversation on live with one of my senior techs, Kylie, and this is her first lockdown as a single woman.
Oh wow!
So it's new and it's scary territory, and it's just implementing everything we stand for as a business with her, and making sure she's all right, and just basically practice what we preach. So yeah.
Now, talking about engaging with your customers, I have seen on your social media that Lavikas Lash House is running a lockdown special. We do have an image that we'll post, but do you want to talk us a little bit about that?
Yep. So we, I think it's one of a few that we might roll out over lockdown, depending on how long it goes. But at the moment, we currently have a lockdown special. It's $100 glam set, and that's a major discount on the original price. So basically, there's only a few of them available, and for you to purchase online and to be able to redeem as soon as lockdown has lifted. You get first and first serve. Vouchers is redeemable up to 6 months. And then we also have e-vouchers available as well, if you for gifting or for yourself, available to purchase over lockdown.
Yeah, I love that. And for anyone that's watching that does have a business to run, just like Veronica, you gotta I guess be creative, think of different ways you can kind of attract people to your business once the lockdown is lifted. So, I mean, good on you. And we might actually be buying one of those vouchers, Pea?
Yeah. Oh, look, I do really feel for you. I've seen a few TikToks coming through from Bangeke, a local Pacifica business as well. So, I know the cry is, how do you get through? And you've set such a higher standard with your positive vibe that's coming through, and I feel that, and I'm grateful that you as a business owner still are able to give that ripple effect to everyone, because if you're happy, and even though I know that financially, with 6 kids, a single mom with 6 kids, girl, how do you do it? You're like,
it is what it is. You just gotta soldier on. I mean, what can you do? You can either sit in your room and cry, or just it's one day at a time. It's one day at a time. And like you said, you do have to set the example, and it comes with part of being a leader and being a business owner. I mean, if you're downcast and if you're sad about it, then how's the rest of your staff going to feel? So I mean, it is what it is. As a business owner, we must understand that this is the world that we live in.
Veronica, sorry to as you're a business owner, you've already experienced the first lockdown. Is there anything else with the second? Like, this is quite a big lockdown, and I sense that it's going to extend. Is there anything that you've learned from the first lockdown that you can maybe advice that you can give to everyone else to help smaller business during the second lockdown? It's not officially the second, but I know this is probably going to be a massive one because of the Delta variant, whatever it is. But what is something that you've learned from the first one that we can now apply for the second round?
Okay, what I've learned and I'm applying in the second round is to don't be stagnant. Don't be stagnant. Speed is key. That's one of our principles. Always move. Always keep it moving. Keep your presence. Still work. It's not a holiday, because like we said earlier, people, we get COVID, but we get COVID, but our bills and our business expenses does not get COVID. So, I mean, you just have to learn how to pivot and just be creative and work outside. Just think outside the square of how you can still generate income, and try and find ways where you can create multiple streams. I mean, go online. Find a way to go online with your business, and just don't be stagnant. Keep your audience engaged. This is the time. We have all the time. Marketing is key. So we have all the time in the world now because we're, stuck at home. So we have all the time. Hop on your platforms. Hop on TikTok. Hop on Instagram Reels. Do what you can just to push all that content that you want to get out. Educate your audience about your product. You're the biggest, you know the most about your product, so educate.
They're like a real boss lady, honestly. You've got a crown on your head, Miss Veronica. I love it.
Oh, I wish I did.
Again, you have inspired me. Like, my husband is in the other room probably listening to me going, yeah, I don't see you getting out of bed early, girl. So, thank you so much, Veronica. You really have, second time around, inspired me. I love it.
Yeah, I just don't stop. I mean, it's just because we got put in lockdown doesn't mean business and the world stops. You just got to keep working, got to keep moving, and and prepare for when, because we all know in our team meeting yesterday, we all agreed that once lockdown's lifted, it's going to be crazy for us. So we all have to prepare for that, and it's kind of like a build up to that momentum. And that's my advice to other small businesses. Don't treat this as a holiday. Keep working on your business. This is the best time to work on your business.
You know what? I'm going to make that a hashtag. This is not a holiday. I love that.
Not a holiday.
No. It's not. So for the Blue Wave team that's watching, this is not a holiday.
Look, Veronica, we are still not on holiday. We do have to wrap up. We do have our Pacific podcast back to back this week. Claudia, please, can you give us an update on what's happening tomorrow? Because I know that we'll be starting a little bit earlier, right?
Yes, so tomorrow, because we have a lot more time at home, we're actually going to space out the podcast. So Pea and Claudia and myself, we're going to be on from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So tune in a little bit earlier to watch us, and then we're going to have the other two podcasts at a little later in the day. So it's going to be great and fun. But thank you so much, Veronica, for tuning in.
Thank you for having me.
Again, I do know that your time is very precious, and I'm sure that, your kids want you right now. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Veronica. Thank you so much to all of our viewers. Wherever you have tuned in, please don't forget to hit like, love, and share. And if you do need an update with regards to the services that have kindly sponsored the Blue TV, we will be sharing them a lot on our platforms as well. The information will be available. There are online services available, so please, if you are in a position that you can help our local businesses grow, if you are in a position that you can help our Pasifika people, our neighbors, please reach out and do so. We're all in this together, right? But that's it from us, Whawhetailava, to our sponsors, producer Nemo, who is still here helping the girls out. Don't forget Pacific Health with Lorenzo, the Talanoa, and also Asiata straight after this. God bless everyone. Thank you for Whawhetailava. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Squad, baby. Rex, J. Sands.
Let's go.
Oh, say I'm say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Say, oh my Dorima, baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say, why you waiting on me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what y'all say. Yeah, don't move out in the come here. Yeah, they on the layout, oh, dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say, I'm not in and not the bite to get out. Say,